波間に赤いしぶき跳ねる情念に流され永久の命は罰に耐えられず歪んだ瞳から至福の涙が記憶の中消え去ってく太陽月を待つ今夕闇迫りで手をいる街並みとネオン消えた星のかけら探してる繰り返すあの日常をいぶかしむお前こそが嘘だときっと急ぐ人混みとノイズうるた僕を探すんでる濡れば色のショーウィンドウ映る君は溢れる涙助けを呼ぶ声君を守る迷いすら走り出した遥か絆願い届け風がかける朝焼けの向こう側へと君を連れて行く誓い
Hey DJ, what's up, buddy? Thanks for the super chat. Thanks for the $2. Sorry, I just sneezed while my mic was muted. Thank you.
緑の森で目を覚ます記憶胸の獣が闇の中嘲笑うよ巡る石の中そばにいた白き木の輝きをもたらして今すぐにこの渇き潤してこの目に映るものは吐息のまだとかげろう空には血潮にかける月を遥かな時も越えたあなたの命を愛した今夜だけは譲れない
Sorry guys, I just woke up. But hey, what's going on? What's going on? I'm getting like Steam like newsletter updates for Tabletop Simulator, which I haven't played in like 10 years. How do you update Tabletop Simulator? Dude, it's a fucking table. Be so for real right now, oomph. Oomph-chan. New finish on the wood. Yo, new coasters just dropped. The yellow one is here. Guys, I fucking love coffee. It's so tasty. Whoa. Oishiders. Oishiders. Konnichiwa. Minasan. That guy's pretty funny. I like that guy. Hey Alter, what's going on? Alter, what's your New Year's resolution? Yeah. 1080p. You're gonna need to up those numbers, buddy. You're gonna need to up those numbers. Hello. Hello, you should. I've done 4 million P. Not bad. I watch on 4 billion P. Version 720. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. That's bad. You know, when somebody's like, man, I fucking hate. Oh, we already did this, actually, never mind. I'm looking at another Steam account, unrelated to the last guy, who's like, dude, I fucking hate Strive. Strive is just like a bad fucking mid game. Strive is so ass, dude. I much prefer Exert and Accent Core. 900 hours on Guilty Gear Strive, 20 hours on Accent Core, 12 hours on Exert. I'm just such a fucking real Guilty Gear player. I prefer the classics. I prefer. I just. Guys. Performative Exert player. This is peak, actually. Hold on. Same kinds of things people would talk about Marvel 2 and Third Strike. Never playing them. Yeah, I always say, like, I honestly, I don't like Marvel. I'll be honest. I don't like Marvel. And I think Third Strike looks cool. I think it's fun to watch out of all of the Street Fighters. I've never played either, and that's just because I don't want to. But if I was like insecure, I would be like, oh, they're such good games. I love them so much. I totally used to play them. They're so good. Oh my god. Fucking bang it off. Fucking Iron. Dude, fucking Third Strike Chun-Li. What the fuck? Yeah. Listen, like, I wish Skullgirls was more fun. I wish there was more fun in the game. Third Strike execution is too high. A Third Strike, it just seems like a big thing that be like, yeah, I'm gonna play Third Strike. Like, are you serious? Like, you have the time for that? Like, do you actually have the time for that shit? Because that's... Like, I wish Skullgirls was more fun, and I wish Melty Blood was, like, a little more populated. Like, more playable. But even then, it's like, do I have the time to really get into Melty Blood? Now, if Melty Blood had, like Street Fighter 6 or Tekken numbers, then yeah, you could just play it whenever, and you could pretty organically have a good time and learn the game. But when something is a Discord fighter, we all have to, like, enter the real world here. When something is a Discord fighter, it is less accessible, okay? I can probably swap scene. I'm not done with my coffee, but it's okay. I have it a while ago, but thank you, Alertbox. Thanks for the super chat again. Yeah, if you could get consistent games with, like, a varied player base, on any fighting game, I would probably play like 70% multi-blood to 30% Guilty Gear Strive. Still Strive. I would definitely play more Accent Core. I want to try Accent Core more. I'm definitely past my I want to try Exerd. I just don't think Exerd is one of the good ones. I just it has too many party game ass mechanics that I don't like. No, again, like if every game was equally playable as like Street Fighter 6 is right now, player base wise, I'd try both more and see how I feel about it. But I would be most excited about Melty Blood, both of them. I'd be most excited about both Melty Bloods, and then I just know that I like Strive, so I do want to realistically put it up there because Strive does have basically a very similar player base. It's very populated. It's very easy to play. You can just open the game, queue up, and you're gonna find, depending on your region, of course, I guess, probably, I think, but you're gonna find plentiful, varied matches at almost any time of the day. I find decent matches. I find varied matches relatively easily. And that's when I like hop on at like 6 a.m. because I'm nocturnal. Isn't it dirt cheap? Accent Core is usually dirt cheap. I have Accent Core. I've just never opened it and played it because it's like a whole thing. I just feel like it's a whole thing. And I'm kind of burying the hatchet for Rev for Exerd. Or not burying the hatchet. I'm burying the performative Exerd player within me, okay? I'm just not... It's just not for me. I think Exerd kind of sucks. The belly. Hi, Onion Monk. Hi, Onion Monk. Do you wanna hold on? Do you wanna come on stream and talk about your New Year's resolution real quick? Would that be cool? But you know, I just don't think I like Exerd. And the journey that I would have to go on to like start having fun in Exerd would be so long and arduous. I feel like by the time I get to the quote fun part of the game, I'd be burnt out on it already. Even if I did start quote having fun. And that was when I was in the mood for Exerd. That was when I was like, yeah, let's do it. And there is a point where I'm sure in a couple months I'll be willing to try it again. Honestly, I'd be willing to try it again right now. It just wouldn't be very serious. But I'm pretty... I don't think my opinion is going to change that. I do think it kind of just sucks that it's not that good of a game. And that's kind of the issue with all fighting games is there's no perfect fighting game, like they all have problems. But I like Strive. Why did my restore my tabs? Why did my tabs just crash? I've never seen that on Firefox. Listen, maybe that is the right way. That seems like a fun, silly mode. Okay, I don't think something tells me that's not the intended main game mode. Okay. So. Yeah, the Strive 3v3 mode doesn't really hit any like niche. It was testing for Marvel Tokon, and I want to firebomb Marxists every day for it. The 3v3 mode was really pointless and took a lot of resources away from the game during a time where the game really needed those resources put in. It's so 3v3 mode is there are 6 players, and the 6 players will control their character, but not really. But yes, so it's shared health, so there's only 2 life bars. There's 2 point characters. Let's say team 1 is 1, 2, 3, and then team 2 is ABC, right? Player 1 and player A have full control over their characters, like the normal game. Player 2, 3, and BC have control over their assists and when they come out, as well as like the Mario Party spells, that like the slot machine like spell kit, right? At any point, player 1 or A can active tag and have a second player on the screen, and they can do like a team combo, and then player 2 or B will come out and be fully playable by that player. Like character 2 will come out and be fully playable by somebody else. So there are 6 people connected, playing 6 characters, and you could have each person like play the main character. Soft roguelite, where you can customize your characters and give them different moves like Kite and Gunflame. That does sound pretty interesting. That does sound pretty fun. That is silly. I like that. See, roguelites just kind of have a cheat code on being enjoyable and fun, you know? Because when you get something funny, it's just like, ah, nice. Like, sometimes it just works, and sometimes, you know, you get some boring runs, but sometimes you just get it right, and you're like, hell yeah, that's awesome, that's really funny. Yeah, the 3v3 mode is very poorly implemented, very boring, very unfun, and nobody likes it, and nobody queues for it. So it is genuine a dead weight. But 3v3 mode, or Team of 3 mode, was never meant to be a playable thing. It was never meant to matter. All Team of 3 mode was testing for Tokon. They like, how do people think of shared life? how do people think about like multiplayer co-op in a fighting game, really, with your friends? Team of 3 mode has not been mentioned in any developer backyard, like basically since it came out. And yeah, it's not, it was never meant to matter. It was purely, genuinely just like an early playtest for Dokkan to see how people would react with the mechanics, and I think to see if it was possible for them to have 6 players in one match on a technical level. It's one of the strangest, most bad faith things a developer could do to your game, and we kind of just have to take that one and be like, all right, Arxis, you know, you kind of burned us on that, but you have an entire like hour-long stream of all the shit you're announcing. Let's see what you can do. And then it was an hour-long Nintendo Direct that they 100% just fucking stole their whole flow. And it was like, don't worry, guys. We're making real games now. Like Bubble Bobble. So Arxis burned us again. And it was very, very frustrating. Now, I'll be honest. I don't hate Arc System Works. I really don't. I like Guilty Gear too much. I like some of the other stuff they've published too much, like Grand Blue. Or stuff that they've worked on, rather. Fighters is pretty cool. I like a lot of their games, so I can't say I hate Arxis at the end of the day. But Team of 3 mode into the fucking like Nintendo Direct by Arc System Works was just kind of like, alright, so we're gonna be in a pretty bad spot then. So this is how we're treating Guilty Gear Strive for a little while longer, alright. Cool, I see. You like don't really care that you have like the like second most popular 2D anime or 2D fighter and the most populated played anime fighter. And like if you for some reason count Tekken, then Guilty Gear is like the 3rd most popular fighting game, like by player count. But at that point you should just count Smash Bros, so maybe it's 4th. So yeah. I just they don't really seem to have too much of a direction with it. However, 2.0 is a big update. We should get information soon, hopefully. It's supposed to come early this year. And I want to believe. I want to be thrive. Be leave. Yeah. I want to believe, so. Yeah, nobody in the world liked a single mechanic from Team of 3. People thought it's maybe interesting to be able to play with your friends, but 2XKO kind of did it in a much better way. So Team of 3 mode, just nobody really liked anything about Team of 3 mode, and then they were like, "Well, we're still gonna do it for Dokkan," and people were like, "Oh, it's Marvel, baby," and they pretended to care, and then I forgive me if I'm wrong. I think people have realized Dokkan doesn't look fun. I think the general heel has been turned on Dokkan. Though I don't know if that's just development woes and, you know, the loud minority or whatever people want to say, or however it is. I don't really care. I personally did not care about Dokkan when I saw it for the first time, and I do not care about it now. And if more people are on board with not caring, I just think that's funny. I just think that's funny. And honestly, I kind of want Tokon to kind of just get thrown into the water, make its little like a splash for a month and then sink, so we can put resources into Guilty Gear Strive again. Now, is that mean-spirited? Like, I want your game to die so my game does better? Yeah, because I just don't think that game is gonna be good. I don't care about that game. I don't give a fuck about Marvel. There's 1,000 Marvel games that people are all gonna say, oh, this one was so much better. Oh, fuck my stupid shut life, bro. Fuck my stupid shut Tokon. That's all that's gonna happen during Tokon. Mean-spirited, but objectively true. Let's put resources into the game that can go somewhere, that has gone somewhere, that has had its worst period of balanced history for a year straight, and is still the second most played 2D fighting game. Let's put some resources into that. Like, yeah, sure, it's no Street Fighter, but Guilty Gear Strive is extremely popular as far as fighting games go. It has an incredibly consistent player base. That is something that's very difficult to ask for from a fighting game. Grand Blue Rising had a very consistent player base for a while. However, it was very clear to notice, like around the time that Tubi got added, and then the like second balance change after that, where they nerfed her, like gutted her, brought her back a little bit, and then nerfed her again. Around the time where they brought her back a little bit, it was just going down. It was just consistently going down. For a long time, it was a consistent, like, 1,000, which is half of Strive, on Steam charts at least, and there's crossplay and all that. It was like around 1,000, then like 900, and then 850, and now it's at 600. With an 850 24-hour peak. So let's I just like to go on like average players is 635. Now that is up. April had 500 and I was like, that's bad. September had 400 and I was like, holy shit. November had 400. But December and I guess that's just the last 30 days. Last 30 days has had 600. So it's kind of fluctuating between like 450 to 650, which is still, now I don't want, like, guys, don't get me wrong. Let's lowball it. Let's say that your favorite fighting game has like an average players on Steam charts, and it has crossplay. If on Steam charts it has 350 players, that's a lot of players. That's a game that's doing well. That's a fighting game that's doing really fucking well. Because we have to look at the average. You want to play some Melty Blood type Lumina? Oh boy. Average players, 87. And that's fine. Like, if I wanted to find a match of type Lumina right now, it would only take me like from opening the game, like a couple minutes. You want to play some DNF duel? Average players, 5. You're probably gonna have to ask your friend. The 24-hour peak for DNF duel is 8 players. I think BlazBlue is reasonable. Central Fiction. Average players 275. That's not bad. You could find a BlazBlue game pretty quickly. Now there's no crossplay in Central Fiction, so you'd have to go into a Discord or find like a populated player match or something, but you still could. You still really could. Skullgirls is likely around the same thing. Yeah, Skullgirls, well, like 130. 245 playing 40 minutes ago with a 270 24-hour fake, you know? Central Fiction always have people playing. Yeah, exactly. Like, even if your game has an average player count of anywhere between what looks like 187 to... There's not a 300, so let's say 280. You're gonna be able to find a game. So Gran and Blue having crossplay, which, you know, is or isn't a lot, we don't really know for sure, but having 600 average, you're gonna be okay. And Rising, I agree. Like, not expecting you to love Gran Blue as much as I do. Definitely one of my favorite fighting games that have come in the past few years. I completely agree. Now, I have very negative opinions of Gran Blue a lot of the time, but I still think Gran Blue's a fantastic, fun game that, like, if you want to, like, play a fighting game and learn a fighting game, Gran Blue's a really good one to put some time into. Like, if somebody wants to learn their first fighting game and they think Gran Blue looks pretty, there's nothing better. Like, yeah, go for it. Now, I do strongly have some choice takes on how they handle their system mechanics and game balancing and all of that, but it's not the worst game out there. It's just a little, I want to say, inconsistent, a little strange, the way that, like, I really dislike the Brave Point system because I just like all of their universal mechanics. All of their universal mechanics are not equal to each character, so none of them are actually universal, which just makes some characters innately better no matter what than other characters. And it's very frustrating. It's very strange. And the only way they nerf these mechanics is universal changes. When I saw their first 6XL change, that's when I kind of knew, yeah, this game's balancing. This is not going anywhere. Because all it did was make 6XL less fun across the board, while still making the characters who had good ones stand out even more, because the characters who had bad ones are exponentially worse, while the characters who had great ones, now they're just good. But that means, comparatively, they're still great. It just made it less fun across the board. And didn't do anything for actual objective balancing. That's why you can't nerf a universal mechanic that is not equal. That is not fair. Right? Not all 6XLs are made equally. It's very strange to do that. So, what's your New Year's resolution? I don't know. I didn't really think about it, if I'm being honest. I already don't have any flaws, so I don't really know. It's the thing. Yeah, Garden Blue has a lot of things that are really nice. Like the lobby is one of my favorite lobbies of all time. Just all of this stuff that you can do is like one of my. It's just the perfect fighting game. The menus are good. The UI is good. The lobby was one of my favorite things about the game. It was so cute, so fun, so enjoyable. I was so pleased just to be in the lobby. Being in the lobby was so much fun. What is Shadowverse? Mostly negative. Great. Oh, it's a card game, I see. I did copy it. And that's good. I hope every Arxis game and every Cygames game from this point on straight up fucking rip the Grand Blue Rising lobby and all of the extra features. Say what you fucking will. The fact that you can be playing Grand Blue and be like, whatever, fuck this guy. Walk around the lobby, go to the guest book, write something down, read other people's entries, go to the crane game, play a little mini game, and then be like, you know what? Fuck it. Run some off-brand Fall Guys? What the fuck are you talking about? That's the coolest thing in the world. And then even if you can't find the Fall Guys match, you can go to the right and play some fucking lobby soccer. Who cares? It's awesome. It's cute. It's really fun. Now, I do wish they added more of the lobby avatars for Uma Musume, because I just, like, come on, where's my Manhattan Cafe, right? Yeah, if a game gets, like, quote, revived, I hope it's Rising. I thought yours was a lock in on the VTuber bit or something, since you said the Twitter and stuff. Yeah, sure, that can be my resolution. I'll lock into the VTuber thing. I already did the hard part of, like, in all honesty, I already did the hard part, which was making that Twitter account and then doing like the mark of the beast and then the tag, right? That was the hard part for me, because I'm just like, this doesn't seem like something that I would do. It's like, whatever, it doesn't really matter that much, but it's cool, it's cute, and you know what? It's something that Tuna Moss would do. It's something that Tuna would do. So sure, why not? I can do it there. Who cares? It's cute. So yeah. I guess my goals for the new year are just to just VTube the fuck out, bro. Like I don't know. I want to stream more, but I also don't want to burn myself out more, right? I want to make good fun streams and not be like, and not fall into the cycle of these are the days that I stream, so I just have to do it, so I'm going to do it for the sake of doing it. I want to take more breaks this year. I want to take more breaks this year so I can use that time to figure out what would actually be fun for the stream, right? Now, I took some breaks at like this November and December, but last year from January through October, I missed like 5 streams. That was not a good, that was not wise of me to do. That was not a good idea for me. taking more breaks so I can kind of make the streams less of like a tedium for me and more of a here's some fun things that I can do, here's some good things I can do, is I think a better idea. And honestly, I think the best way to do that is because I hate like it's scheduled, right? I hate missing something that's scheduled. Like if I'm say I'm gonna stream these 3 days every week, I'm gonna want to do that. I hate missing that. So I have to like fill my cup too much, right? And that's kind of what I'm doing right now, which I want to keep doing because taking breaks from streaming just is good. Like objectively, like VTubers stream like if they say they're gonna stream every day in the year, they're gonna stream 150 days out of 365, right? And that's to be expected, sure, but you know, the people who stream daily, like the Twitch streamers who just stream 8 hours a day and just like skip the weekend, like sure, but that's not, none of those are fun. You're kind of just there to like tell it. I don't get the appeal because all they do is like they just do whatever they want and they're not really that like entertaining or fun. It's the thing. And sure, maybe that's the point of a live stream versus like a video, but I don't know. Anyway, to force myself to take breaks from streaming, I have to fill my cup too big and then spill it and be like, fuck, with doing other things such as making more videos and something that and writing my visual novel, because I do like to spend a lot of time writing my visual, and I like to like I don't have like I'm going to write this amount per day or per week for the visual novel, but I do have like in the back of my mind I should probably sit down and get some done. So less streams so the streams can be better, and also more videos. Like am I gonna do a Germa like a dollhouse stream? Probably not. Do I want to? Absolutely. Is it realistic? No. But less streams to be less like burnt out or less like just kind of like what the fuck ever about it is good, because I don't want to be like that, because it's very, very frustrating when somebody is like that, and I get it, and I also understand it's hard not to be like that when you're just like, dude, I seriously do not want to play anything right now. I just want to fucking drink coffee and jerk off, but I have to fucking play this stupid chud game, and it's like, yeah, but I love this game. I just don't want to do it right now because I like didn't get enough sleep. Those would be good days to be like, ah, just fuck it. And that's what I started doing like December of like last month and November, right? But before that I wouldn't. I would just be like, whatever, fuck my stupid chud life. And honestly, I did do that a couple times in December and November. I did actually do that. So like routine, dude, I don't care. I did not want to play routine again. And then so I was like, I'll play routine again, but let me play on my computer first, because I had just woke up and I did not want to play routine. And then I played one, and then when I did play routine, we just got stuck at a puzzle that like did not seem to have any solution. I was like, okay, fuck my stupid chat game. And while I think routine is visually and is a very fun and beautiful game, that doesn't mean I want to stream it. I don't know. But again, that's like the end of the year burnout. I'm choked on my stupid shit game. Sorry. Yeah. So my New Year's resolution, I guess, would be to focus on quality this year over quantity, which is something that I always used to practice, but for like the past 2 years, really, just yeah, probably for the past 2 years, I was like, maybe it's all about consistency, right? Consistency and quantity, right? Like as long as I do this, like, it'll be fine. And honestly, I don't want to say it was or wasn't like more rewarding, because I'll be honest, I do not look at my like analytics. I don't really give a fuck anymore. That was something I focused on in the first like year, right? I don't care anymore. It's just like whatever. It's fine. The looking at the numbers does not change the numbers or like change the outcome of things, right? So why worry? It is about both. I'm not a very like, I guess I am actually a pretty consistent person, but it's like against my nature. To be consistent is to work, right? My nature is overthinking and overworking on a singular project. True, real, yeah. That might have been about the analytics, I don't know, but it's all true, it's all real. For example, like my nature is do you remember you guys remember the Fragments of the Moon like movie? Not movie, but like my movie that before at the beginning of 2025 that I made, that was really cool and really fun. The first draft was 5 minutes long, and then I was like, all right, let's lengthen it up, let's get it around the edges. And I have uploaded but private the draft, because I when something uses a lot of music, it's good to upload it to see if you get copyrighted. That is 15 minutes on the dot, and then 1.5 months later, a 50-minute long video was what actually got uploaded. That is my nature. My nature is scope creep. It's like just putting in a lot of stuff into one thing, and that is innately inconsistent. It is random. It is unplannable. It's that is my nature. Now, I'm good at being consistent. Like, we saw how many times I streamed, you know, but that is against my genetic code, basically. But that video was awesome. That's still one of my favorite things that I've ever made. Was that 50-minute long like body acted like machinima slash like pseudo visual novel kind of thing, which is what like planted the seed of like, dude, I really do want to make a visual novel. These things are cool. I like these a lot. One of my favorite things I worked on too. That's awesome. I'm really glad because it's really cool. I haven't really watched it recently, so I don't know if it aged super well to me, but I just the visual novel sections were by far my favorite part, and I'm sure that has not changed. The CG art is so good. The way that I like was able to write like the world building and get that information in through hints in the VN sections, and then like dialogue into the real, like into the machinima parts. and to like kind of like just like get information across in a way that wasn't just like straight telling. I did really good, and there were so many limitations that I had to work with. Like one time, because I wanted to upload it like eventually, and then just like hardware, like I didn't have like full body tracking, so the machinima sections had to be shot very like in very specific ways. I had to do a lot of weird tricks to get certain shots to look good. And just like software literacy was also a big like slowdown. Like I didn't know how to do a lot of these things, and it still turned out to be definitely by far my favorite project that I've ever worked on. So I'm really happy with how that one turned out. And again, that's something that is completely like random and like impossible. I've had other creative projects like that have been of the archived era. Those things, like, that's not a consistent thing. Like I feel like I can just do without it being like forced. And when it's forced, it's just not as good. That's why I just haven't made a follow-up yet on it. Well, okay, maybe multiple reasons on that. But to be fair, like, I did want to make a follow-up to it. I had it all scripted out, or I had the outline of how I wanted, like, the thing to go for it. For, like, beyond just, like, that, like, episode 2, right? There were just a lot of complications, both with how it would work, scheduling, time, and then, like, it just, a very meta thing happened that was kind of, there was something that was woven into all of the scripts, right? That got basically ripped out and isn't there anymore, and it would take a lot of patchwork, basically, and with that much patchwork, it would feel it would be better just to kind of tear it down and try again while keeping the core flavors of what it is, right? And then, so it's just a big problem. That's kind of the issue with trying to do that kind of thing. Is I left that video open-ended and with like room for continuation. I believe it to be a completed story, right? However, there is obviously room for continuation, and I wanted it to have both, right? But it wasn't meant to be a big multi-project series for most of it. It just, by the end, I was like, just in case, I think it would be nice to leave it a little, like to leave it able to continue. And I don't think it ever will, and that's okay. And if it does, it's gonna have to be after my actual VN, because I did realize a big part of, like, my favorite part of it was the VN aspect, and then I really do just want to make a visual novel. So the VN project has kind of overtaken it, and that's good because the VN's going to be awesome. Now, the visual novel started as a supplementary like thing to that, and I was like, well, okay, hold on, I kind of want to make like a good VN. So I'm like, maybe it'll be like a spin-off in like the same world building setting, and maybe it'll have like a couple of the same characters that I even like made. And then I was like, okay, hold on, well, that's cool, but I kind of want to make it something in a completely different setting. So the visual novel at this point is entirely its own unique project. And that to me is a really like exciting thing to be working on and a really fun thing. And I really like it. I really like all of my schizophrenic like Slenderman find my pages notes that I've written down on like in it to remember like this is the theme, go for this, these are the characters, do this, do this, do this, and then do that. And then writing all of the connective tissue in both a fun, interesting, and like mysterious kind of way to keep somebody having fun with the story, enjoying the characters, and intrigued by the plot, right? Is really fun for me. And honestly, for a long time I was like maybe I'll borrow world building things because I really do like the world building set that I borrowed for that project was just world building that I really liked that I had at the time, and I was like, I don't know. This is how I would do a setting with it. It's just something I thought about, okay? it's just something I think about. I'm like, I don't know. When you're a fucking weird and nerd, you kind of just do that. I was like, that's cool. And I wanted to kind of use some of it for the VN, but again, I think the VN's just in its own place. Like, for like a like the magic system, like I thought about like a D&D kind of like setting, like how would I like do a gameplay mechanic around like this and that, with like the magic. But I'm like, maybe the magic I really like the idea of like it's magic or technology, right? And I still really like that. That's just one of my favorite things. I'm kind of just like doing a new twist on it that works objectively for the story, right? Because the way that I thought about it the first time was like gameplay mechanics, right? Even though I had no intentions of ever running a D&D campaign because I don't like D&D. I was like, why not? And honestly, thinking about things as gameplay mechanics does help, because it's like, if you think about it objectively for a story, you get a character who has like a really overpowered ability in your shonen, and then you kind of have to write him out of the story. What is that a shot to? Probably 100 different things. It's like a mind experiment, or whatever you thought of was what I was talking about. What? Oh, why would you just say it? It was like a mind thing. I just feel never mind. It was like that. So I do still like to think of things in terms of like how would this be balanced in a game setting and how would this be fun. Basically, all I'm saying is that the VN project I'm working on has taken over the like any other creative projects like that, like the video, which is fine because I really like the VN. I think it's going to be really good and I enjoy it a lot. And the writing is very fun. It's my favorite part, really. I hope other people like it as much as I do. Yeah, D&D sheets are really good for making characters. I do agree. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just kind of gamer brained, so everything I think of kind of does link back to like putting it in video game terms, right? So that's kind of just how I do things. I'm just too gamer brained. How far along are you? In like total project completion percent, I really don't know, because the thing is these things get scope creep a lot. I had the prologue in chapter 1 done. The prologue was like 8,000 words, which is a lot. The prologue was very, very long. It was chapter length, right? Which chapter length, who knows? So I basically had like two chapters done. And then that was just the first draft, was 8,000 words. So now that I'm in the drafting phase and polishing phase, and that I've gotten more clear ideas on how I want this story to go, and the things that I want to set up now in the early game that pay off later when you get to mid and late game, they're obviously it's getting longer. And then I want to make an actual proper like prologue. So like as like a short prologue to make it, you know, for the world building setting, and then being like, okay, this is how this is gonna be, kind of prologue, right? And then do current prologue in chapter 1, right? A big thing that's added scope creep is, of course, beyond just drafting and adding things that's really needed for the story and polishing things and setting more things up. The biggest scope creep was I went from a single character point of view to a multi-character point of view, because I think that's just better for the story. It was just very difficult to write in an interesting way between these two characters, with it being first person for the main character. So I was like, okay, fuck it, we will do a multi-character POV, and that's fine. So the writing style, like for the bulk of it, for the main character, is like first person, like most visual novels tend to be. And then for the sections where it's focusing on other characters, it's mostly third person, like Mahoyo, right? I think. Now, I haven't read Witch on the Holy Night, but I think I'm going to buy Witch on the Holy Night and read it soon while it's still on winter sale. I looked up okay, listen, man, how did you write a multi-character perspective? Like, what's the precedent here? And I was like, so I kind of got an answer. I do want to read through Witch on the Holy Night, because I really liked Tsukihime. The style of visual novel that I'm writing is meant to emulate 2000s visual novels, which are my favorite, which is, you know, to me, my two favorites are Song of Saya and Tsukihime. Is Tsukihime a good one? No. Do I like it a lot? Yeah. You listen, leave me alone. So it's meant to kind of be in that style. So, yeah. Anyway, I want to free me. I want to read Witch on the Holy Night, because I think that'll help me get through it. You should read Fate's Day Night too. I wanted to read Fate's Day Night, but you told me not to read Fate's Day Night until I was done writing. And I was like, yeah. Fate's Day Night is on my list before for Witch on the Holy Night is. But I've changed it. I'm gonna Witch on the Holy Night is now the current prio. But you said don't read Fate's Day Night until you finish your writing. And I was like, you know what? You're right. That's a good idea. Right? True. Yeah, I really do want to read Fate's Day Night. Because again, it's It's the early 2000s style that I like a lot. It's by the same guy, and Fate is really, really good. Just skip all of his terrible, terrible H scenes that he doesn't know how to write, and it'll be great. But I'm pretty sure the H scenes are actually like, like important as fuck, right? Isn't it like the only thing I know about Fate Stay Night is that it's like it is crucial that you have sex with Saber and that Rin like quote warms her up, end quotes. 18s all got censored in modern release, right? Did you finish the other routes in Tsukihime? I did Arcuid, CL, and Akiha, like all of the endings. And then I did like 95% of the Hisui route. But I just kind of... I have to like redo the Hisui route. I got to the point where it was like the last H scene, and I was like, I just don't want to read this, so I sat on it for like 2 weeks, just like not reading it, and then I read the H scene, and then it went back to the end of the Hisui route, which is honestly not that good. It's just Shiki being a little bitch the entire time for like a really, really long time, and like complaining and crying and locking himself in his spoilers, by the way, and locking himself in his room and not interacting with anybody for like 6 like scenes, I guess, chapters, I don't know how they do it. And then I just, you know, got busy doing other stuff. I moved was a big one. In between that time, I got busy doing a lot of things. He is dying, to be fair, yeah. So, it's been long enough to where I'm like, I just need to restart the Hisui route, I guess. And I will do that soon, I promise. I have the Tsukihime, like, tab open again. sukiweb.holofield or whatever. Holofield? That's just what it says when I have it. I have that open. I will read the Hisui and Kohaku routes because I like those characters a lot. Hisui's like my favorite character, so it's fucked up that I didn't finish her out. But, you know, I'll get there. But as far as what I've read, I really, really liked the Akiha route. The Akiha route was, I think, way better than the Arcuid and CL routes. I'm not gonna lie. That gave me a lot of hope for far side routes. It's just once you're 30 hours into a VN, you get a little burnt out, I feel, and I just didn't get around to finishing it all in one go, right? Because again, I had a lot going on at the time, so it slipped away from me, you know. Everyone knows how that is. But I'll get there, because I really did like what I read of the Hisui route, and the Akiha route was probably my favorite route. Red Garden surely soon, but I have not even read the Suki remake yet, because I don't think it looks as good. I'm gonna be completely fucking honest with you. The Tsukihime remake it's not even on Steam, but the art style, I think, is just objectively worse. Tsukiri is better. I don't doubt that. I fully 100% believe that Tsukiri is a better read, is a better like visual novel, has a better story, is more rounded out, is less how Tsukihime is, and is better. I just don't like the art style. I really, really covet and adore the art style of original Tsukihime, Melody Blood Actress Again, Fate's Stay Night. I like that look a lot. I really, really do. And I don't know, Sukiyuri and, you know, Type Lumina by extension just doesn't look as, like, it looks fine. It just doesn't look as good to me. With the art style, original Tsukihime looked really good, and even if the character just designs were like basically extremely basic, it still worked for me. But in the new art style, having these characters have extremely basic clothes it's more noticeable. I feel it's the new art style is just more modern, it's more normal, it's more recognizable as like that's anime art style. The original art style was unique. It's not really like a lot of other things. It's like all of that guy's works, right? It is that art style. So it kind of has that to it. Tsukiri, the remake, is much more of a homogenized art style, which again is okay. I don't mind it. I like it less. But on the Tsukihime characters, I feel like I don't want to say flaws or gaps in character design is a little more apparent to me, or is a little more noticeable. I just think Arcuwood looks really bad in the Suki remake. I think Power to CL looks a lot worse in the Suki remake. I think CL just looks worse as well. I don't know. I just don't like how it looks as much as the thing. I'll be honest. He's not good at drawing faces. Okay? I'm looking at them right now. A big thing is he's not good at drawing faces. All of the faces in Tsukihime are just this, like, they're not what I would consider good. The eyes are super far apart. They're super big. The structure of how he draws faces is not appealing. However, when it was in the old art style, it was fine. You didn't really notice. Maybe if you looked at it closer, you would be like, you would notice. But just looking at like the splash art, like all 5 of the girls have distinct faces, and then in the remake, they all kind of just they just all look the same. And sure, it could be more subtle. It like it being less stylized, I think is really weak. Because I Arcuwood in both of these. Here, I can pull it up on stream, actually. Hold on. I realized it would be good. If you guys could see it too. Hold on. Where the fuck was it? Oh my god. That's a fucking Reddit post. Hate Reddit. I don't mind that it looks different. I just think it looks worse. Open image in new tab. Perfect. What is going on with this tab? Why is this doing this? Okay, well, whatever. Have fun rest of the stream. Thank you! My chat's not updating. Sorry. One sec, I have to fix it. Oh, it's frozen. Perfect. Where the fuck is it? Yeah, okay. Like... like, do you see what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, it's just a lot of minor things. Like, I just like how he draws the hair with, like, these crazy fucking, like, brown, brown, and these, like, like, I like this more than, like, this. And again, this looks fine. I like rounded, soft designs more. Like, I like early Dragon Ball versus the super angular look of Dragon Ball Z, for example. But, like, you kind of don't notice it in these as much, but look at, like, they all have the same face, like, almost, they're all, like, almost completely identical. Their eyes are super far apart, their noses are weird. Like, Hisui's bow is so small. That's a nitpick, sure, but I like the exaggerated look of a lot of these things, because the exaggerated look of these things make these characters have recognizable designs that fit the anime art style. Seal gets a bigger... See, I like Seal's outfit here more than this one. The bigger green bow with the blazer looks better than this. This is not like her main outfit, right? But, you know, still, like, Akiha just has a very like look at this Akiha and then look at this Arkyo. They look like they're wearing the same thing. You'd have to look really closely to be like, oh yeah, she has a bow on. And here they're very clearly wearing different things. I don't know, it's minor things like this. I like how Kohaku's kimono is much more defined here with this large burgundy lapel. And you can see Hisui's is the Western style made outfit with its lapel like this. Here, it's just kind of like, you can kind of see it, but again, you have to look a lot closer. These ones to me are just way more readable and visually coherent than these ones in the more modern anime design. Is this a problem with his artwork? Is this a problem with his art style? Absolutely not. It's just a problem with the modern anime style. I don't blame him, I blame the industry. And that's my take on it. And they both look like products of their time, which I like just updated, kind of, I think. It's not updating on my browser, so it's really hard to read it now. Awesome. It's not even on my widget anymore on the stream on OBS. That's great. I don't know what. Okay. No, yeah, it's still not up. What the fuck? Am I live? Okay, there. I gotta like refresh. But yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. That pretty much is my take on it. They are both products of their time. I just prefer the older time much more than I prefer the new modern look. That's just me. So Yeah. Again, I don't know. I think they both look good. I love the art style and the look of original Tsukihime so much that I don't know. It makes the remake art look exponentially worse to me. And I don't want, like, it doesn't look bad. I like how Type Lumina looks a lot. I prefer Actress again, but I mean, you know. I like both. I just like one so much that it makes me not appreciate the other one to its full capacity, okay? And that's my final take on the matter. Tsukihime is really good. Everyone should read Tsukihime. I promise I will eventually read Tsuke-Re, the remake. Because I believe you. I believe that it is a much better work of art, I don't want to say that because it's not the art itself, but I think it's a much better work story-wise than Tsukihime, because Tsukihime was like his first visual novel, I think. I'm pretty sure, and you can tell. I fully would expect Tsuke remake to be a much better work in that sense, a much better story. I just love the art style of the original so much, though. It just looks so good. But you know, I will eventually read it. Like, I don't know. Reading Witch on the Holy Night will probably make it easier for me to go into Tsuki remake because it's the same. It's the same art style. Nearly. It's nearly the same art style. I think Witch on the Holy Night is a little more like. I don't know. I'm just looking at like the CGs. They look pretty similar, but like the shading on Witch on the Holy Night looks a lot harder. It looks like it has a lot harder shading. And the faces are like, it doesn't look the same. They're different artists. Okay. Yeah. It looks similar. It looks similar, but it definitely does not look the same. The shading is a lot harder. The faces are a lot more I want to say normal. Witch on the Holy Night actually does look pretty good. And just from the Steam store page, I like a lot of these CGs. This looks really nice to me. I still prefer, you know, original Tsukihime, but yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. I see. Okay, so they are different artists. Gotcha. I think in the tier list, like S tier's original, and then I guess in just like top 3, like my favorite is original, and then just by like right now looking at it, then I'd say Witch on Holy Night is my second favorite of these 3. What a fucking, oh my god, lock in! What a convoluted way of saying. I like how Witch on Holy Night looks more than Tsuke remake, but not as much as the original Tsuke. What a convoluted way of saying yeah, it's like in the middle for me. What am I talking about? What am I talking about right now? That was strange. That was a strange way of trying to convey that. That's weird. Back to my fucking chud employment life. Anyway, I hope all of you guys read my visual novel when it's out, and like not soon, because I don't think it'll be anytime. I don't think it'll be this year. Unless I just fucking super duper lock the fuck in, and even that, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I hope it's good, and I hope you guys read it and like it. Special novels are cool. They're cool. They're freaking cool. So yeah, what are your guys' New Year's goals or resolutions? What do you want to do this upcoming year? I kind of got off track a lot of the time, but mine is to be healthier. Yeah, just be healthier. Like, take more breaks from streaming because they're like in a healthier way. Keep uploading the videos. I'll be there. Thank you. You'll like it, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to assume that if I like put it on Steam, I'll like it and I'll think it's good. So I want to say I hope you like it. Okay, back. Hold on. Okay, reel in. My New Year's goals for this year. My plan is to continue making videos. Like I've been doing, just kind of like make the easy come, easy go videos. Every once in a while, work on something a little longer and make it something like different. Edit. Just make more things. Just make more videos, because I like them, and I hope other people like them. Be healthier about streaming, and then work on my really cool VN. And then of course, like I don't know, I'm like already a really responsible person. Like I'm very on top of like doing my I'm very on top of cleaning my house. I'm very on top of like I don't eat out very often, so I'm actually pretty in a good spot when it comes to like that stuff. So yeah. Basically, I expect more videos like I've been doing recently, and then less streams, but better streams. Hopefully. I mean, I don't know. Don't expect a dollhouse stream, and still expect plenty of like tuna streams of playing on computer, because I like doing that. I like someone commented like web exploring was the genre. I like web exploring a lot. In the most recent one that I kind of like when I was like, oh, let's go to like what's my Instagram reels and what's on like the Reddit front page, you know, like, you know, maybe like expand it a bit to be more than just Tuna's fucked up YouTube algorithm. Get 12 cats? Absolutely not. Oh, is that yours? You can do that. That's, yeah, if you want to do that. I don't recommend it. Oh, you know what? One of my New Year's resolutions /World News React stream. No. one of my resolutions is gonna be fucking like fucking to putting like getting more comfortable putting like water in my nose. Cause you know there's like that little teapot that they give you that you're supposed to put up your nose and then like waterboard yourself and it clears out your sinuses. The way that I'm breathing right now, listen to me. Not to my nose right now. I have to flare my nasal passage open. I need to waterboard myself. I've always said like if I get any like a cold that gives me mild congestion, I like kind of die. I just have like bad like sinuses, I guess. So that's part of my resolutions is waterboarding myself better. Don't do that. It's like an actual thing. It's like an actual real thing. And there's this little teapot, and you put some distilled water in it, and they sometimes like a saline solution or whatever they give you. I don't really think it's super necessary. But you kind of just like pour it in your nose into one thing, and then it comes out the other one, and then it clears you up for a bit. And that's something I would really like to start doing, so I could breathe better. Especially like before stream. A neti pot. Yeah, a neti pot. Can you use ancient glacier water instead? No! Probably not, actually. That might not be good. And let ancient bacteria eat your brain. I'd prefer if it didn't. I really would. If I like woke up and I was like, oh man, I can't really breathe, I could just fucking hit it real quick before stream and have no problem just fucking yammering on for 2 hours straight, right? 6, 7, you know, right? 6, 7. Funny? Pretty funny. So yeah, that's on mine. That's one of my New Year's goals, is to waterboard myself, is to get more comfortable waterboarding myself and not being a fucking pussy. Anyway, I can't breathe right now. It's like I'm trying to breathe through a gas mask. So I kind of do need to like do something about it. I'm kind of also out of things to talk about. Listen, hey, short stream, okay guys? I said it, short stream. I kind of talked about everything I want to talk about. Went off on a couple of rants. Hey, how you guys feeling about that? You guys okay with that? You guys okay if I have a short stream today? And is that allowed? Can I end here? Jesus Christ, why did the music get louder? Stop fighting! But yeah, I missed the Guilty Gear talk. Rip. Just watch the VOD, it'll be okay. It wasn't too much. It was mostly just about fighting games in general. I guess there was some like Guilty Gear specific. I like Strive. I think Strive is really good. Performative excerpt players are funny. Yeah, a lot of it was just like I really hope Strive does well, and I like playing it, and I want to play it more. And you know, if your game has like 250 players, like that's a good thing. Like, it's not dead. Like, yes, obviously I do want my game to have like 2,000 plus, like Strive does. But if a game has like 200, it's like, it's not over. Oh, I forgot the segue. Halo Infinite players are fucking pussies about that, bro. It's so fucking funny to me. I saw a video saying like Halo Infinite is so fucking dead, literally nobody is playing it. And there's like 3,000 people playing it right now on the Steam charts, and it's like primarily a crossplay game. Holy shit. Like the entitlement was crazy. Because I'm very used to being like, I want to play this game. What do we got? 250 players? Let's go, bro. I'm gonna be able to find some matches. Holy shit. Or opening, being like, what's this one? 30-day average 5 players? Sorry, probably not gonna hop on DNF Duel, actually. That's a little unfortunate. Oh well. Probably not gonna try that. Oh well. Yeah, FPS players don't understand, like, that like anything over 1,000 players, especially with crossplay, is a very alive game. So yeah. I don't know, man. It was crazy. It pissed me off. Halo Infinite is such a good game. I love it so much. I wish they stuck with it, and I wish Microsoft didn't fuck them over and condemn them and ruin their life. And kill that game for no good fucking reason. I would have really liked it if that game could continue on. I forgot to make a Tunamosity tweet to link this, but it's like, it doesn't matter. It really kind of doesn't matter that much right now. Who cares? But still. I just want to make a habit of it. Okay, that's it. Yeah, that's all. That's all I want to talk about. That's all I got. So, I'm probably gonna end. I wanted to stream on the 1st. I streamed yesterday, even though it was Wednesday, right? But I wanted to stream today as well, just to make a good habit of it for the year. Because, you know, doing things on the 1st is like a good thing to do, right? All the mystics and whatever of the world. Whatever. All that. But, I didn't really have a plan, so I kind of just chit-chatted for however long, which is good. It's fine. Chit-chatting is primarily what I do on stream, so I mean, that's pretty expected in complete honesty, so, I mean, yeah. But, yeah. Yeah. Gaming soon, probably. Yeah, gaming soon, probably. And then, I think I uploaded a video that'll be up on, the 4th. It's another Crescent Moon video, Crescent style video. I talk about it very briefly. I understand when I say Crescent style video, it's kind of, what the fuck does that mean? Like, what does that even mean? But I think it's cute theming, and it's kind of a, if you know, you know. And we'll see how long I stick with it, but I do really like it just because it's funny. You know, it's a little inside code, you know. But yeah, it's another one. I think it's a really funny story. I actually do remember this one. The Minecraft one was like recorded a month ago. I forgot I even uploaded that one because I thought that one kind of sucked, but you know, I think this one coming out on the 4th is a pretty fun story. So. And then I need to make more of them, and then I'm also working on like an edited video. Minecraft one was cool. I'm glad you like that one. I don't know, my thing is like I think all of the videos I've uploaded kind of like suck this year, but that's a bad way to think, and I just need to upload things, which is the point of the crescent half full style thing that I was talking about. I'm never gonna label like a full moon style, whatever the fuck I want, like esoteric code I want to use as it, like top 10 hottest Uma Musume horses was a full, despite it being like short, right? I'm not gonna label it as that, but that is what that is. Because that one actually had a surprising amount of like way more effort than I thought I was gonna put into it, and I think it's really cool. That's my favorite video of the year. No, it's not. It's the fucking movie. It's the fucking Fragments of the Moon video. That's my favorite video of the year. But that was supposed to be like December 31st of 24. So I still think of it as last year. Even though it was sometime in like mid-February. Because, oops, scope creep. First doesn't mean to delete that Valorant short. I probably won't. I just didn't upload a lot this year is the thing. And I guess they are like a lot of them were following the Yone Spirit Blossom skin chroma videos, YouTube, Google. Don't get Yone skins, dude. Don't play Yone. Play like a fucking real character. Don't be like the bronze Yone, because you had like a couple of good pop-off games. I'm okay. Google Yone chromas. Whatever. And what are your New Year's resolutions, you fool? You and Chud. Get big and around. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing, Funny and a Monk. Excuse me. I need to get more coffee. Cheat out chicken. Coffee. You know what? Add to my resolutions. Steal more Germa jokes. You guys like that? Would that be a good one? You guys want me to do that? Anyone? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Anyone want that? Come on, guys. Anyone want that? Yes. See? It's just so goddamn big. It's just so goddamn big. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Doing Taylor. Clown maxing workout guide. Step 1. Wake up. 10 daily Germa vocal stems. This is how you get the clown physique, okay? That does remind me, actually. Something I wanted to talk about was the yearly rebrand. Which I do too much. But because I wanted to make a second Twitter account because, like, obviously, what am I talking about? What the fuck? Right. I'm gonna make the second Twitter account because my Twitter account is just, it's like it's my personal Twitter account, right? So I wanted to make like the proper one that isn't following 1,000 like artists that I like and retweeting random memes and stuff. Is more about just that. And I really struggled with the name. I went with Tunamosity because that's just what it is on my Instagram as well. Which I need to make more short form content. Fuck. But I think Tunamosity is just really funny. I said, well, okay, the reason I was reminded was like I kind of want to change like the main channel name, maybe, I don't know. And then I said, fuck my stupid chud life, nothing is as good as star. as star and then a star. Nothing is as good as that. Fuck. It's just so peak. Like, come on. Talking about German reminded me of that, but I did want to talk about it. Like, do you guys fuck with Tunamosity? It's like an amalgam of things, right? But I think it's cool. You guys like it? Oh. It's good. Thanks. Thank you. It's fine. It's only fine to you. What do you mean it's only fine? Anyway, I don't know. What do we even do? Like, well, it's good, exactly. What I think is like, I think like number 2, like Tuna is way cooler and like more unique of like a username, right? And if we're VTuber maxing, we have to fucking market and fucking brand deal and fucking network and fucking like do all that. Like, just something to consider. Is going all in on Tuna the play ? Like, I understand everyone's still gonna primarily call me Luna, and that's fine. That's ideal. I don't know. To be fair, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna stagnating. Cause I don't know. Another thing that, oh my god, this is like too business oriented and just something I don't even want to fucking think about. Fuck, I don't even want to think about it. But a big thing about having second channels and stuff is like, the reason you have a second channel is because the reason Star and Agerma and another person I know who has a second channel who primarily posts on their second channel now is because their main channel had a style of content that like got them really, really popular, got them a lot of subscribers very quickly. And then they started making different stuff, like Germa and Star both obviously got like all of their followers from Team Fortress. And then someone else got it from something else. I don't want to say his name because it's Dead by Daylight. It's not Star. He did like a lot of like Dark Souls and stuff, and then his second channel is all DBD because that's what he wants to do now. And then Star and Germa's second channels are just kind of whatever they do. I think Star posts on his main channel now. It's just whatever they do now. And that's like a whole like algorithm thing, and it's like is that something I even want to think about and be concerned about? I don't know. It might be worth trying, but it's such a pain in the ass. It's such a pain in the ass because the way that it works, the way that all three of these people have described it is very consistent with each other, and I can understand Stir and Germa's being consistent with each other because I'm sure they talk to each other about it. But like the third party is like I don't think he would be in contact with those two. I don't know. To be fair, I don't know. Is that like in my case, like everyone who subscribed is here for like Strive and like fighting games. So whenever so okay, if everybody subscribes for like topic X, right? That's all fine and dandy. When I post topic X, you know, like the people watching, they go, "That's awesome." If I then post topic Y, everyone who was here for topic X goes, "I don't want to watch Y, that's stupid," and doesn't watch it. YouTube says, "Oh, if your subscribers don't like it, that means this video sucks," and then buries it. And then if you do that for 3 years in a row, YouTube thinks you're the worst channel ever. Algorithm brutal, absolutely. So to alleviate that, a lot of people will make a second channel and then basically fully migrate to that because their main channel is antiquated because the algorithm has killed it. And then you post. You be very careful about what you post this time. And you make people subscribe for either the game that you are now playing for the rest of your life or for the content that you're now making, right? And then everyone's kind of here for XYZ because you post XYZ now. So when you post X, Y, or Z, there's a bigger chance of people watching it and the algorithm going, "All right, this video might be good. I'll share it with people," right? I don't know. I don't know if I start uploading to Tuna again. Star even has like a second Twitch channel to stream something that'll get less views. Yeah, like if he's gonna stream something that he knows like nobody really gives a fuck about, you're supposed to stream that onto like a more of a throwaway thing. But it's like such a pain in the ass. Like, hot do it, man. He doesn't want to stream Path of Exile 2-3 times in a row on his main channel. Yeah. Well, okay. Consider this as well. Like, one, like, that could just get less views, right? And be worse. But also, I get this from my perspective. I don't want to stream fighting games too many times in a row because that'll make too many fighting game only people come in here and then join the Discord and be like severely socially like stunted and annoying. And then whenever I play anything, they're like, "What the fuck? What is this? What is this ass, bro? What is this garbage, lol?" And then leave because they're only here to like to be performative fighting game players, because you know they don't actually play. You know they just wanna type Daigo, you're washed. So I get that. Like I do get from both perspectives of like it'll get less views and it's a more niche thing. So you don't want to bring in like super niche people into something because they're only there for Path of Exile, or they're only there for fighting games. That'll really hurt the computer that reads if you're funny or not. Second Oyster does that, and I don't know. Do you guys think that's something I should do? Do you guys think that's wise? Do you think I should start uploading the Crescent style videos on the Tuna? Okay, what I think would be really funny, but the problem is it would be asking a lot out of people, is uploading the same video on both channels and then seeing what happens. But the problem is I would need everybody to watch it twice for the proper control group, and then see if the one on Tuna is like, yeah, if the one on the Tuna channel gets more popular. Because like the sample size is like, because it reads percentage. If 1% of my subscribers watch the video, it thinks that video sucked. If 80%, even if it's like 20 people, if 80% of them watch it, it's like, this video rocks. But that means I have to be like, guys, could you watch the same video twice? So I'm kind of at a standstill. I'll figure it out. I honestly might just, I don't know. Sorry, I'm so congested right now. My sinuses are fucked. I honestly might start uploading all of those videos to Tuna and then just streaming on this one, because a big problem of doing that is Tuna's not going to be monetized for a very long time, I assume. I kind of got very, very lucky getting this channel monetized, so I would like to keep that, because the memberships and Super Chat are, you know, really nice to have. So that would be kind of the thing. If this is like the streaming channel, and then I upload everything on the Tuna. Like, what do like? Maybe I just need to think about it more and think about how much I really want to like both get into that side of things, because I don't know. Maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't. The thing is, I don't want to be a sellout. I just don't want to be a sellout, guys. But I don't want to look like a sellout. But I also realize I know that I'm not like a sellout. Like, I don't care. And even if I am, it's like, who cares? Be happy for me, asshole. I don't know. Grok, how do play Garen? When somebody in top literally farm like you are a bot. When somebody goes, I will trade with Garen. Auto QE. Or auto like EQ, like auto, silence, spin, auto, ignite. Farm like a bot. might be worth trying to stream on both channels to see which one does better. I lean towards shouldn't split stuff. Ugh. Stream on both is maybe, I don't know. It feels like a lot of things. I mean, okay, to be fair, most of most of you guys just click on the link I put in the Discord, right? Are you guys going and seeing like on the front page, or are you guys going and seeing or getting pinged and clicking on that link? Like, I don't know. I assume it's the latter. I don't know. Maybe it's at the same time. I don't think I can do that. I don't think you can stream to two YouTube channels at the same time. You can multi-stream to YouTube and Twitch, for example. I don't think you can do two on the same platform. I don't think that's super possible. Multi-stream, same platform? On multiple at once. On Twitch, it's against TOS to do that. And on I don't know. It seems like a very technical thing to try and do. Maybe that's possible. I don't know if that's a good idea. I mean, it sounds like a good idea for the experiment, but like on the technical stand page, I don't know if that's even gonna be possible to do for me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I mean. I really don't know. And I'll figure it out later. Believe me, I will figure it out later. But I do want to try just for the knowledge. Think Funny is secretly plotting to take over your stream? Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of suspicious. Throw him down the stairs and see how he feels after that. I do want to try to upload more tuna things, but the issue is like, what the fuck do I upload the tuna? Try a month of streaming over there and see how the numbers are. I could. I'd have to update the tuna channel though, quite a bit, and maybe I will. And you know what? Maybe I will, and then I'll ping everybody to please subscribe to it, please. I think that'd be funny. We'll see. I think I don't know. Second channel content tends to be my favorite kind of content. I've talked about this with a lot of YouTubers. Or I talked about this on topic of a lot of... No, I didn't talk to them. But, yeah. That's just what I like. I like that kind of video. I don't like... and I don't make super edited videos. I think the Crescent style videos are second channel, like, type of videos for most people. So, I don't know. I'll figure something out. I'll figure something out because I do just want to see. Do want to see if anything is different or if these people are just kind of talking out their ass. Because who knows? I don't think anybody has like a deep understanding of like how it works because why would you? Like how could you? I do. No, you don't! You know what, then tell me. Tell me, how do I get Tuna to have 1 million subscriber? Okay, yeah, I don't know. Like, only playing Dead by Daylight? No! It's never gonna happen. Ask Jude's brother for advice. Totally, man. That's definitely a good idea. Maybe AI generates some videos and just post like 30 videos a day. I don't know. Yeah, thank you. I'll do that. I'll definitely do that. Anyway, guys, yeah, that's all I want to talk about. I think I'm gonna end this stream now. Guys, thanks for watching. I need to go do something so I can I need to go waterboard myself so I can breathe. Have some coffee and then eat and stuff. Wait, what? Take care, thank you. What's up, Funny and Monk? We're all waiting. Yeah, I do stand-up comedy stream and tell really lame jokes over an audio track of an unimpressed audience with a lot of coughing and sniffing. Just like tough crowd ASMR, and then I just do I just have a bunch of really bad jokes planned. Okay, hold on. Let me okay. I added that to my notes. That actually is kind of funny. But deliver them like a German bit, like, ow, ow, look at me! Really confident for no reason? Well, of course, yeah. I'll add that to the note as well, just so I don't forget. That's a good one, buddy, and that's a good one. That can be a really good stream. That's how you make millions. Alright. Thank you for that one. I actually put it in my notes. So I remember it. Am I actually gonna do it? 50-50, we'll see, but I do actually have faith in that one. I think that'll be a good tuna stream if there's ever such thing. But honestly, that's a really good break from pace. Yeah, these the comedy club brick wall background on a stage. And that could be pretty good. I have write jokes for it. That could be a really good thing to break up just the usual, right? Wait, yeah, what's up? I don't think we should actually play the comedy club game, but I don't know. What if the simulacrum were in VC with you, but we're super turned down? Like we're in the audience and just have side conversation the whole time. Like turn everyone in the simulacrum to like 20-30%. So like you can hear them, but you can't really make them out if I'm talking. Then you guys are just chit-chatting about anything else. Okay, that's actually really good too. Hold on, that's actually really good. That'll also get added to the note. I really like that. This is a very polished bit. This is a very polished bit. I like this idea. Ugh. I'll have to get some. Look at me. I can't do it right now because I don't have any like air. Look at me. Any of those jokes? Yeah, do like a variety show. Yeah, because if it's just like strictly stand up, it's like 30 minutes to an hour of a stream, which is still fine. Half paying attention, yeah. I think it would be funny just to like do a stream like that in that setting and like open up with like trying to be funny. It's like, tough crowd tonight. Let's and then like going to like side activities. In case comedy fails, do this. That could be fun. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. That's pretty good. Yeah, try to work the crowd and just there's like no participation. Because you guys will have like me turned it down to 20%, so I don't like I don't like break your focus very often. I'd have to like try really hard to like get myself in between your side conversations. That's good. That's good. I like that. That's like jester maxing, and that's the kind of thing I like. And I do like to have occasional jester maxing. She's talking to us. She's looking right at our table. There's like 3 other tables here. They're paying less attention than us. Oh God. Are you gonna? What did she ask? What's your favorite color? I don't know what the joke is for that, but are you gonna answer? I don't know. I get orange. I don't know. Green. Whatever. See those new Fantastic Four skins on Marvel Rivals? Okay, hold on. Big comedy here. Big comedy here, guys. I like that. Set up 2 screens. Oh my God, you're right. Oh my God, okay. I don't know how I would be able to do that, like but to have a screen where it's like your Fugi's sitting around like a table and then it like focuses your audio, I have no idea how I would do that like on a technical level, but I'm sure it's possible. That would be really good. That would be a really good bit. You have an idea? Okay. Okay, I like that a lot. Yeah, send your, like, I don't know, just remember your idea. Remember your idea. And put it somewhere, like, permanent. If you need to tell me, like, any information, like, in the simulacrum, right? Or if it's about, like, technical stuff. I go on if you have, like, a bit idea. I'll explain it next time we're in chat. Okay. Oh, Oh, Alter, I think we want to play Zomboid later, tonight, I think. I don't know when, but we'll probably do that. Tragic, why aren't you streaming Zomboid? I start my Zomboid runs as a burn ward patient so I don't play for 6 hours. And then okay, that's why I'm not streaming. Also, I'll be hosting, so I'll probably run out of fucking memory. Because it'll be peer-to-peer. Oh. So... yeah, no. I hope Alter's connection isn't too bad. We played with Mira, and she's also not in America. She's somewhere else. And she didn't seem to have too big of problems. So, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna end the stream. This is the third I'm gonna end the stream, but I'm really gonna end the stream for real this time, guys. Keep your eye out for the stand-up comedy bit, because I actually really do want to get this bit realized. Wait, I'm moving to the end screen, but I will read what you say. I want to make a new end screen. This is a little like 3 themes ago. This is a little 2 rebrands ago, but it's fine. I don't have anything. Motherfucker. Okay, guys, thank you for watching the stream where I talked for 2.5 hours. That was fun. I hope y'all had a good time. It's real cold where I live, but it's nice because it's usually real hot. It's usually really warm where I live. So I'm glad that it's cold for a bit. This end stream is beast mode. It is cool. It is really nice. I just want to update it a little bit. It is beast mode. Oh, okay, guys, bye. I'll see you next year.